All right, mate, how you doing? And welcome back to Benchwarmers, everybody. It's my brand new football quiz show for YouTube. Now, we did one of these before Christmas, and you guys loved it so much, we decided to make it a regular thing. This is all being made possible by the guys from Dream Team FC, so huge thanks to them. Now, on with the show. Let's meet our contestants. Here we go. Okay. Continuing their poor run of form, we have two guests returning from episode 1. Both share a love for Newcastle. Both have the initials TG. One's a true Geordie and one's a fake Geordie. Still on the bench, it's the true Geordie and Thomas Gray. How you doing, guys? You going to win this one, are you?
Aye, it's licked. Sorted, mate.
You've been practising?
Practice, and there's a trophy this time, apparently.
And there's an actual trophy, yeah. And
I didn't know about that.
Well, it was manipulated for, drama.
Oh, you thought it was a
Well,
fix?
we know.
We had a sensational ending, though, didn't we, with your
We did. I think I
arm
wrestled Akinfenwa, didn't I, in 1 or something?
You beat him, yeah.
Smashed him through the table.
Yep, smashed him through the table.
Dudley Boy style.
Yeah, glass table as well.
Well, you're going to hopefully get a better run of results today, get some wins under your belt.
Again, I don't really care. I just want to be entertaining, to be honest.
We'll judge you on your entertainment factor, Tom.
Okay, thanks.
We'll judge you on the entertainment factor. Okay, making up our opposing team today, we have a YouTuber that many have called the thinking man Santi Cazorla. Hailing from Jersey, he's come ashore, especially for us. He was the creative dynamo in the heart of my Wembley Cup winning midfield. It's Chris MD, everybody. Chris, thank you for joining us. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm fine. How was your journey from Jersey?
Problematic, I think is one way to describe it. Yeah, 3-hour delay. So crossed the puddle, not actually that easy.
Plane, boat, rowing? How'd you do it?
Plane in the end. Swim. It's a bit cold today, isn't it?
Okay, you went with the plane option. All right. Well, good luck to you today. Welcome to Benchwarmers. Alongside Chris is another one of my Wembley Cup comrades. He's a Chelsea fan, but we won't hold that against him. A fellow YouTuber, and get this, he actually knows how to move buffalo from one place to another. It's Hurder of Buffalo, aka George Benson. How are you, mate? Been playing with any buffalo recently? Or?
Do you know what? I haven't. I'm a little bit shy on that market at the moment, but in the past it has been known. But yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Very good.
You looking forward to teaming up with Chris here?
I think so. I think we did all right in the Wembley Cup.
Wembley Cup team again.
We won't talk about my little corner flag attempt that didn't quite make the cut, but
those things didn't make the cut.
You actually heard buffalo?
I did, yeah.
But do they have buffalo in England?
I got chucked out of a zoo once.
Sweet.
Just trying to herd buffalo.
Yeah. I do have the official title, but they still didn't really go with it.
I got chucked out of a theme park once, similar sort of thing. Stung on the head by a bee, a wasp. There's lots of wasps.
They chucked you out?
Well, no, it wasn't.
You went to a theme park. Okay, that's what happened, right? You went.
I once went to a theme park. Yeah.
Okay. Right, guys. Now the admin's out of the way. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. It's time for round 1. Here we go. Now then, chaps, in the news is the round where I take popular news stories and I ask you guys to take those stories one step further, okay? An active imagination is as crucial as Payet for this round. You'll each get a chance to offer your answers and I'll choose my favourite. The player with the winning answer will get their team 1 point, okay? You ready?
Yep.
Ready to do this? Yeah. Okay, first question. Now, Jose Mourinho is obviously out of work at the moment after being let go by Chelsea. That's particularly close to your heart, George. I don't want tears on the show, so we'll stay away from it.
I'll be here for too long, so go on.
My question to you guys is, what would he do next if he wasn't to carry on in football management? What job could you see Jose Mourinho doing particularly well, and why? I'm going to go to True Geordie first. What are you thinking?
I'm going to say bus driver, innit? He's been parking them long enough, hasn't he? Huh?
Come on. Bus driver, okay.
Yeah, why not?
I like it. Specifically to park them or just to take
parking them? He's not actually allowed to drive them out because he'd go crazy then. He'd start shouting at the people coming on and that. So he just parks them up for everyone at the end of the day.
Okay, I don't mind that, to be fair. It's not a bad answer. George, what would you have your ex-manager do?
You know what? It pains me to say it, but I'm going to go with being a gnome.
A gnome?
Yeah, I know. It's a bit of a difficult one, but I think he doesn't really say a lot anymore, and obviously gnomes aren't really renowned for their vocab.
Yeah.
And as well as that, it's almost like when you get it, it's like, yeah, great, I've got a gnome. And then all of a sudden, after a while, it's like the novelty wears off, and he's just a gnome. He's gone.
Shout.
Okay, Jose the Gnome is a contender. Tom Gray, can you beat a bus driver or gnome?
Well, yes, I can. I think I can imagine him, he needs a stressless job. I can imagine him on a sort of Portuguese beach, handing out roses and offering donkey rides to children in lots of white linen, and then maybe sits with a cool beer in the evenings, looking out to the Portuguese beaches and seas.
It seems lovely. It seems far too relaxing for Jose to do.
Yeah, but I
personally,
think he'd enjoy
He's
it.
earned it though. He's getting a bit stressful lately, isn't
He is getting, bless him. All right.
Yeah, he looks like he's had a lot of salt.
What's the official title? What's the official title for that job, though? Is it donkey salesman? What is it?
It's
Donkey renter.
Donkey.
Rent a donkey.
Yeah.
Rentodonkey.com. Okay.
Yeah. And I've got nothing. I didn't think of that. Sorry.
We've got the
We get the
website.
idea.
He's trademarked it as well.
Yeah.
All right. It's a good service.
The roses is an important part as well.
Rosesanddonkeys.com with Jose.
.com with Jose.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
It's a
Roses with Jose's. Jose's roses. Jose's roses.
Oh,
They've
you've
got
that out
it.
of the
Okay.
bag.
The title may have just
Straight on.
swayed me. I'm not going to lie. Chris, can you beat Roses with Hoses?
I can try. See, there was a picture going around Twitter a while ago of a train driver got caught playing Football Manager. And I think if Jose, plot twist, he's actually already moved on. Jose Mourinho was that train driver. And I also think if he moved on to something like that, he wouldn't let go of his past, so he'd be driving down the track and, flashback of nice Chelsea back three, but then Ivanovic is way out of position playing everyone onside, another flashback, and there's nice build-up play, and it goes to Eden Hazard, who goes down clutching his third broken leg in that week. Do you know what I mean? So I think he kind of would go something down that route, but maybe not let go. So he'd have another go in Football Manager and
Managing as Chelsea.
just to sack the players and sort of feel a bit better about life. So
Get a bit of justice in there.
Definitely.
Okay. I've taken your answers on board. I've now got to give someone the point for winning. I think, what's got me is the title, the Hoses with Roses, whatever it was. It's just $1 million business idea.
It is, isn't it?
I've got to give it to this team. I'm sorry, guys. 1 point to Tom Gray and True Geordie.
That's one.
All in the name.
Nice,
All
that's
in the
one.
name.
You're currently winning, guys.
That's
You're
one.
currently winning, but
I
there's lots.
started winning last time. It
Yeah.
didn't end so well.
It didn't
so.
end well, and that could happen again today. Let's move on to the next question for In the News. John Joe Shelvey recently signed for Newcastle, your club, both your clubs.
Yeah.
Great signing, great signing. But what I want to know is he's often referred to as Lord Voldemort for obvious reasons. He's a magician. What other footballers remind you of fictional characters and why? Let's start with George.
I'm going to go with Lee Cattermole. He reminds me of Dudley Dursley from Harry Potter. He's just he's that guy that's there. You don't want him to be there. He's a little bit nasty and pretty much pointless character, to be honest. Lee Cattermole, that's my opinion.
Doesn't add anything to the story, doesn't
No.
contribute.
Basically, if he wasn't in it, it wouldn't really change the rating of the film.
Okay.
Same as it wouldn't change the rating of whatever team he's playing in.
All right, Lee Cattermole is not on the top of George Benson's favourite players list, clearly. Tom,
I got 2.
you got 2.
Yeah. So Neil Warnock as one of the goblins at Gringotts Bank in Harry Potter. He's got
Lot of Harry
he's
Potter.
got eyes, and then Sergio Aguero looks like someone from Avatar. I think. So
One of
those
the
two.
people from the foreign
The
planet.
blue ones, yeah.
The blue ones.
Yeah.
Okay, Aguero. All right.
Yeah.
Can you beat that, Chris?
I mean, don't get me wrong. He's been good for us this season. I'm gonna go at times. Olivier Giroud and Stormtrooper from Star Wars, because there's no one who is on their level when it comes to missing consistently from 6 yards. So I'm
like
gonna go them two because of unrivaled shooting ability.
Yeah, that's clever. That is clever, actually. True Geordie, that's probably the winning. Can you beat that, or else he's going to get the points?
I'm going to say John Terry is like Alan Partridge, because like Alan Partridge, he hasn't got a second season. Can I get a second season? Smell my cheese, you mother!
Oh,
Give
okay.
it a clap.
Okay. I like what you did there, True Geordie. I'm going to have one little point to raise about it, though, because this would technically be like John Terry's 16th season.
Well,
He did get a second
extended
season.
contract, exactly like Alan Partridge, a second year on that one. So
Okay.
I think it was a well thought out.
Oh, I think the Stormtrooper thing is clever, though. We know that they can't hit the target for love nor money. Giroud, the same's been said about him. Points going to Chris MD and Hurder of Buffalo for that one.
Well done, mate. Very good call.
Well done. Okay, well, at the end of round 1, it is 1 point apiece. It's level. Let's move on to round 2. Come on. Okay, this next round is a new one. It's called Simulation, and it's where I ask you guys to physically act out certain scenarios. Now, I've prepared these 2 cards. On each is a different situation that you need to interpret for us in your own unique way. After you've finished, I'll choose a winning team that I think did the best job, and they'll get 3 points. Okay. Now, I'm going to let you guys decide first, because you're the new team, the visitors. Which card would you like to take?
Victory compartment.
I reckon we should stick with our own side. You know, we've got some pretty decent players behind us. Could be a good omen.
Go for that one?
Yeah, we got
Not that they
Messi
don't.
behind us.
Okay, if you'd like to read us what the situation
we got
we're going to have
Messi.
to do is.
Oh my goodness. The birth of Wayne Rooney's newest born child, Kit, and how he chose his name.
Okay, so that's your scene. You're going to have to act out one who's going to be Rooney, one who's going to be Colleen.
you
The
just told
birth
us
of the
what it is.
child. No, we're not guessing what it is. We're doing the best interpretation of the event. Who brought this guy? Anyway, so what you're going to be doing, one of you's going to play the role of Colleen, one of you's going to be Wayne Rooney. The baby is going to be born, and then you're going to show us how Rooney came up with the name Kit for the child. So if you'd like to go and assume the position, lads.
Right, cool.
Good luck. This will be interesting.
I think they'll do really well.
Push! We're going to be the first couple to do this standing up.
I'm trying.
Push! 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 It's a miracle! It's a miracle! It's a miracle! It's a miracle! It's beautiful! What should we call him?
It's a kit.
Kit!
It's a kit.
Kit!
That's good.
Welcome back, guys. Well done. Well done. Enjoy that?
Yeah.
Different
Very
sort of
fun.
experience.
That was good.
I thought it was quite clever. I thought you were going to use the Man United kit as a prop to show that you're Rooney, but you turned it on its head. You used the kit to show Kit. Fair
Yeah,
play
there you
to
go.
Fair play to you. It's time for you guys to go now. Do you want to take your card and tell us what you're going to have to do?
When Jamie Vardy met Sepp Blatter.
When Jamie Vardy met Sepp Blatter. It's never happened, we don't think. Could have in an alleyway somewhere. You need to act out what would happen if they did meet. Go get them, Tigers. That's a good one.
That's a pretty good one.
Oh, hello, Jamie Vardy. How's it going? Lovely to see ya. Oh, we playing for Leicester. You're scoring lots of goals over here. I got some money in your hand there for me, have you, Jamie? Do you want to be the Ballon d'Or winner, Jamie? It's me, Sepp Blatter.
Is that all true? What are you going to do? Just stand there.
Oh my word.
Wow. Okay. Great performance from Tom Gray. Right, let's welcome him back in. Tom Gray, Geordie. Very good. I never knew Sepp Blatter was a Cockney.
Not many people do know that, but he is, yeah.
He is a Londoner.
Yeah.
And Jamie Vardy, a real method acting performance. Yeah, you got in the accent, you didn't say anything, but you stood there. You had
he doesn't
it.
talk much, to be fair to the lad, like, when he's not chugging down WKD and that. I had this all in my head, and then he goes,
Alan Jamie.
"Hello, Jamie's been nothing with my."
Powerful. What was the water? What was the relevance of the water? Was that
There was no relevance to any of it, just trying to make them laugh.
okay?
What's that, the boat, man?
Right. Well, I need to decide a winner. The winning team's going to get 3 points for this. Now, I think in terms of clever interpretation of the he's still going. I think in terms of clever interpretation of the scenario, I think the way they used the kit and the the name being Kit, I think it was very, very good. But in terms of laugh out loud moments, we've got to go with Tom Gray, particularly Tom Gray. And true Geordie was carried for once. Tom Gray did the carrying. You're getting the 3 points, boys. Well done. So the scores after round 2 are 4 points to Tom Gray and True Geordie, 1 point to you guys. You've got some catching up to do.
We do.
Let's go to the next round. Come on. Right, this next round is a numbers game. You'll need to try and work out which of the 2 stats I read to you has a higher numerical value. One will always be higher than the other, and it's your job to figure out which is more. Okay, there's 5 stats in total. You get 1 point for each correct answer. If you get all 5 correct, you get a bonus point. So there's 6 points in total up for grabs. But if you get one wrong, that's the end of the round for your team. Okay? Right, I'm going to let your team go first. You're currently trailing. This is an opportunity to get some points back now. You ready?
Yep.
Okay.
All good.
First question for you. Now, which number is higher? The amount of England managers there has been ever, not including caretaker managers, so just proper England managers, or my football boot size.
Oh, no, I've definitely swapped football boots with you before, Spencer.
We have, yeah.
I'm saying,
In
I
that
think,
case,
I
we're
think
relying
9.
on you.
I think he's a 9.
Size 9. England ever though.
England ever.
England managers.
Good question.
Let's think whilst we've been alive first. First one I remember was Kevin Keegan, but there might have been one before that.
There definitely was one before that.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. Keegan, Sven, Capello,
I think we're just going to
Hodgson.
have to gamble.
Mike Bassett.
Classic.
I reckon we should go Oh, I don't know. It's like 9's quite a lot.
I think 9's quite a lot.
9 is quite a lot.
I'm gonna go England managers. I reckon England managers.
Yeah, I think that's probably a safe bet in terms of like duration. Yeah.
You think that's higher?
England managers.
You go England manager.
Yeah.
I can
Answer.
confirm my football boot size is not 9. How dare you? It's 10. I have you
Chris,
guys.
no.
Thank you. 9
What have
is
you
the
done?
normal shoes is 9 to be fair. England managers. There's been 14.
Yes.
You got it right.
Come on.
Higher.
Good choice.
14
that
full-time
one.
England managers.
End
Okay,
of
that's 1
game.
point
Lovely.
secured. On to the next question. The estimated daily views on the entirety of YouTube. So this is all of YouTube daily views, or the Premier League TV deal in pounds. The amount it's worth.
For 1 year.
Yeah. Well, the most recent deal that was signed was a certain value, quite high. But was that value higher than the amount of views you get on YouTube every single day? Not easy, this one.
I'm not gonna lie. I have no clue. It's a complete 50-50.
Give us an idea. What sort of numbers do you reckon YouTube gets every day? Daily views. We're talking thousands, millions, billions, trillions?
I reckon it's got to be hundreds of millions at least. I'd
Yeah.
say the latter end of hundreds.
I'm gonna say low billions.
You can say low billions. Now, what do you think the Premier League TV deal was? It came out fairly recently, 6 months ago or so, a year ago. It was a big deal, a lot of money.
Why do I think it was something like 800 million? Might have been more though.
I don't think it was in billions. I don't know.
I think I'd remember if it was billions.
Yeah.
I'm going to look like an idiot if it was now.
I'll give you one clue. The numbers are very close.
Brilliant.
That's why I did this. We need to hurry up though.
It's a
We need
50.
to
Okay,
answer.
should we say YouTube?
I reckon stay strong to YouTube.
Yeah.
You're staying
Yep.
true to YouTube?
We'll go YouTube.
Yep.
Daily views on YouTube, 4.95 billion.
Hey.
Oh,
Estimated every day. Premier League TV deal, 5.14 billion.
No.
5.14 billion. So just a 1 point for you guys.
That's
You missed an
nuts.
opportunity there to get some
I
serious
can't
points.
believe that.
We're going to go over to your team now. You've obviously got an opportunity to run away with it.
Yeah.
Ready for these next ones?
Do we buzz?
You don't buzz.
He's
No.
dying to
Buzzing
buzz.
is going to come later. First question. Peter Crouch's height in centimetres or total uploads on Herder of Buffalo's channel?
I know this. I know this. Unless he's being unlisted videos and all of that.
Well, how many centimetres are in a foot?
Why did you go for
Peter Crouch is
Because he's
around.
6'7", so
Peter Crouch is around about
there's 100 metres.
just over 200 centimeters. So
You've got two. Have you got 200 subscribers?
definitely
Is that
saying-
is that
how many videos has he uploaded?
how many videos?
Oh.
It's got to be over
on his,
200.
on his main channel?
It's got to be well over 200 in my head. So
Mine as
I'm
well.
going to say that that's the higher number.
Are you going to agree with that?
Yeah.
You're going, okay. Peter Crouch's height in centimetres, you're very good. 203 centimetres. Has Herder of Buffalo uploaded more than 200 videos? Do you know how many you've uploaded?
I think I do, yeah. It's a lot more than that.
Give us a number.
1,020 or something.
It's very close. It's 1,017 videos. Round of applause for 1,017 videos. So yes, you're right. Well done. On to the next question. BPL goals, Premier League goals, scored by Romelu Lukaku this season, or BPL goals scored at home by Man United this season?
I'm going to say
Let Tommy get involved because you're carrying him. I mean, you to be fair,
Tom-
you should
Tom
carry
won
him
the
a little
last
bit
point,
because you
to be
carried him
fair
in
to
the
them.
last
So
round.
you can-
Yeah, the second
What do
half
you
of Man
think?
United's games.
Well, I reckon Lukaku scored probably 12 Premiership goals, 13, somewhere around there. I reckon Man United
it's
have
15 goals.
I reckon they've just scored more Man United at home because I reckon that's the trick question.
What
So
is
I
your-
think
it's
my
team
gut
effort.
and heart tells me
At home, Man United at home.
At home,
Man
yes.
United,
Man United at home this
still
season in the Premier
have
League.
Still,
I know that they went. I'm going to say Lukaku. I think Lukaku's the higher number.
Lukaku.
You're going to go with him?
Yeah.
Good decision. Good decision. Man United have scored 12 goals at home this season in the Premier League, currently at time of filming. And Romelu Lukaku has scored 15. Scored more goals than Man United at home. One man. Should have bought him. They should have bought him. Next, okay, stop that, please. No tapping tables allowed. On to the next question. This is an opportunity to make it 3 points. The percentage of votes that Neymar received in the 2015 Ballon d'Or, or the approximate percentage of English players that start Premier League games. As in, out of all the players that play in the Premier League, what percentage of them are English?
I reckon 30% are English. What did roughly that?
English players that start
Yes.
Premier League games
Yes.
on average.
Yes.
40%.
Or
I
the
reckon.
amount of vote that Neymar received in the Ballon d'Or. Would you get this question? Do you think you know the answer?
I think so.
I reckon Neymar got about 19%.
I would say that,
19%.
I would say Neymar would be higher.
You say Neymar would get higher. Is that what your final answer? You can agree with it?
What was it again? Neymar and what's the other
Neymar,
thing?
percentage of vote Neymar got in the Ballon d'Or,
Yeah.
or the percentage of English players that start Premier League games?
I reckon Neymar's higher, yeah.
Final answer?
Yeah. Final, say it at the same time. Final answer.
Okay. So I can tell you the approximate percentage of English players that start Premier League games is 33%.
Ooh.
So you were quite good there. Neymar received 7.86% of the vote. That's it. So you got that one wrong, I'm afraid.
But I agreed with the wrong thing.
So you've got 2 points for that round. You guys have got 1. That makes the score 6 points to True Geordie and Thomas Gray. 2 points to you guys. Let's move on. Okay, guys, this is a section of the show where I get a special guest involved. Now, today's special guest is not only special, he's also secret. He's appeared on my channel and my podcast recently. His name is The Secret Agent, and he's a pretty big deal. He's been at the heart of some of the world's biggest transfers. He regularly rubs shoulders with football royalty. The only problem is he also talks a lot of nonsense. And sometimes it's hard to work out when he's given a legit exclusive and when he's just making stuff up. That's where you lot come in today. Today's Guestimate round has the secret agent telling us 3 very short anecdotes, only one of which is true. You need to try and figure out which one that is, but good luck reading his poker face because it's hidden behind his very sophisticated disguise. 3 points available to each team that guesses right. You guys understand how it all works? Yes. Okay, shall we hear secret agent's first story then? Here we go.
I'm a secret agent, and last month I smashed up an amusement arcade with Steve Sidwell in Brighton.
Okay.
He looks like one of those. Do you know when you turn it upside down, you draw eyes on your chin?
Yes.
Your chin talks.
Yeah, thumbhead.
That's
what he looks
like.
Yeah.
So story number 1, he went to Brighton, smashed up a amusement arcade with Steve Sidwell. Okay, so think about that. Think about whether you think that's true. Let's hear story number 2.
I'm a secret agent, and last week I bought £5 of frozen prawns in Waitrose with Cheku Coyote.
Okay. So he went to Waitrose with Cheku Coyote, bought £5 of frozen prawns. Or did he?
Oh, dear.
Okay, that's story number 2.
Yeah.
And the third one, please, secret agent.
I'm a secret agent, and last summer I went to Centre Parks with Aaron Ramsey.
Okay.
So one of those is true?
One of those is true. Did the secret agent go to Centre Parks with Aaron Ramsey? Did he go to Waitrose with Cheku Coyote? Or did he go to Brighton and smash up an amusement arcade with Steve Sidwell? Guys, you're winning right now, so you can go first. Which one do you think is true?
We think it's the third one.
You think Aaron Ramsey Centre Parks?
Do we?
Yep. Okay. Guys, what are you going with? You can go with the same answer, by the way. You don't have to go with a different one.
I dare you to go for the same one.
I don't think Coyote's a prawn eater, though.
All I'd say is, if you do go the same, you can't catch them. If you're
we've
both
gotta-
right, you're both right. So
They
it's
could
worth
all-
We're going to
taking
go
a
big or
risk.
go home, I think,
Yeah.
aren't we?
Steve Sidwell, he doesn't really do a lot nowadays, does he? Could be bashing up amusement
He kind of
parks.
looks like the part, doesn't he?
Yeah. Should we go with that?
Let's do it.
Yeah, number 1.
You're
Number one,
one.
Steve Sidwell's been a nasty piece of
You're
work.
going Steve Sidwell Amusement Arcade smash up. You're going Aaron Ramsey Centre Box. I can reveal the true story was Cheku Coyote Waitrose. He went to Waitrose. He told me about it. He went to Waitrose with Cheku Coyote. They brought some prawns together. It was lovely. The scores remain the same. Still 6-2, guys.
Bloody
Let's
prawn.
move on to the next round.
That's unbelievable.
Right, guys, now it's time for our final round. It's nagaram, which is an anagram of anagram, because it's an anagram-based round. Now, you'll need buzzers for this. You see you've got buzzers here. It's the fastest team to buzz in and give the correct answer. They'll get 3 points for their team. But if you buzz in and give an incorrect answer, your team is frozen out for that round, and it will go to the opponents who will have 10 seconds to give me the correct answer, okay? So make sure you only buzz if you know the answer. There's 3 nagarams in total, so 9 points up for grabs. This could be a game changer, particularly for you guys, all right? So should we get on with it? You ready for the first word? Okay, and let's see the first word. Here we go. It is no light bar. No light bar. Can we get a buzz? We've got 30 seconds. True Geordie's gone with it. True Geordie, who do you think it is?
All Brighton.
All Brighton is correct. Of Leicester. He's having a great season. He's having a great season.
That was
I was going to say a Bonglahor.
Well, that wouldn't have been wrong.
Yeah, I got to about the 4th letter. And
Okay, that's 3 massive points for your team. I'm not even sure if you guys can win now, but what you can do is say some pride.
Yeah, come on, let's
You don't
do
want to
that.
get the lowest
Let's do
score
it.
total ever in Benchwarmers history.
No, we don't.
Okay. Shall we see the second word? Let's do it. Second word is dun 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 dun. Wow, Dixleen. Wow, Dixleen. That was quick. Give me an answer quickly. No, over to the other team. You got 10 seconds to give me your answer. That's where you don't buzz like that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Vasilewski?
5. No, sorry, Vasilewski is
Can
wrong.
we come back?
The points are gone, but who wants to go and give me an answer anyway?
Lewandowski.
What's that?
Lewandowski.
Lewandowski is correct. Lewandowski, the Polish player.
Sorry
no one
about
gets the
that.
points, but we'll clap anyway.
Trying to work out on the field.
Oh.
What we saw there was how not to buzz.
Yeah.
Tom Gray could afford to do it because his team's already won, but
Yeah.
you're a maverick, aren't you? You're a bit of a maverick.
You
Right.
play by the rules.
Nah.
It's 9-2 right now.
The player that I was
Okay.
thinking of didn't even have a D in his name.
What player were you trying to say?
Orvie.
Vasilewski, you know, I think he plays for Nottingham Forest.
That's niche.
How's he got a D?
I wouldn't have gone with that. These are all mainstream players. So this last one is the final nagaram. It's still important you guys try and get this for a little bit of pride. 3 points up for grabs. Shall we see the word? Let's go. The final word is wank a knife. Wank a knife. Anyone know what that is? Who's it going to be? Buzzing in first. I like they're taking time. He's going to go to True Geordie. He's going to say
Akinfenwa.
Akinfenwa. Correct. He was a special guest last episode, and he sort of appeared in this episode. Okay, you guys have won 12-2. Well done. That's very impressive. Very impressive. I'm afraid to say that it's the lowest points total in Benchwarmers history. How do you feel about that?
It's not brilliant, is it?
No, I do feel more responsible. I feel sorry for Chris after my awful anagram answer with letters that don't even exist.
Did you have any regrets?
70-30.
Any regrets? Anything you do differently next time?
Gaining some moral high ground back, I guess.
I think maybe trying to give birth with a bit more oomph.
Yeah, I feel like that was that was like a half-time.
I think it
team
needed
talk.
that little extra.
We needed a bit more motivation.
Yeah.
It just
That was a
didn't
big one because you were drawing after round one. Anyway, we're going to come on to that later because you're going to have to do a punishment for losing. Right now, we need to give you guys a reward, which is this amazing Benchwarmers trophy. Don't turn it around because it says something different on it. That's yours to keep. He's loving that. He's loving it.
Doesn't matter. I'm with you. People know I'm with you. So
Just
so
turn it around
counts
because they can see that we just got it from another organisation. So that's it.
Just let me
That's
just
it.
have one.
Oh, it's this legit Benchwarmers trophy, everybody. Well done. Okay, you enjoy that. Now you don't have to do the punishment this time. You get to watch these guys do a punishment. And your punishment is going to be the following. You may be familiar with the term of FIFA apology. Yeah. We have to apologise for losing. We're going to have to get you guys to apologise to these guys for losing today. You're going to be doing it in the other room, and there's some certain items you have to wear whilst doing it. So if you'd like to make way to that other studio.
Great.
And do your apology.
Great time.
Enjoy this.
Right, first off, we just wanted to offer our most sincere apologies for wasting time. Just slipped into our home clothes after finishing the shoot. Obviously, next time we'll rage quit halfway through. No one deserves to win by 10 goals. I don't think. George, anything you want to add?
Yeah, you guys just really good. You know, we thought we were up for it, but just obviously losers.
Shouldn't have come over here. Shouldn't have turned up, to be honest. That's all we wanted to say. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay guys, that's it for today's episode of Benchwarmers. Make sure you drop a like on it if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. Also make sure you check out another video we made on the Dream Team channel. It's where we make our Dream Team Europe fantasy teams. There's a link in the description to that one. But for now, I have to say thank you to George. Thank you to Pikachu, aka Chris. Thank you to Tom Gray. Thank you to True Geordie. We'll see you next time. Until then, don't go changing.